Welcome to the Midwest. My name is Jesse. Is it dangerous to go into a cold situation right after being in the heat? You know, it's been in the 90s, that's like the 30s for Celsius, my Celsius friends. So it's been really hot. And I get people asking me, hey, Jesse, I know you do these ice baths and stuff, but do you go directly after being super hot into the super cold? And the answer is, it can be dangerous for some people, but for the vast majority of the world, you have to understand, much of the United States, we don't realize this because we don't have a great sauna culture here yet. It's coming. But if you go to great saunas around the world, there will typically be a cold plunge or like a string on a bucket where you can douse yourself with cold water after being in the heat. In fact, there's a lot of benefits of going back and forth between heat and cold. Specifically, you're going to open and close all the circulation on your skin, really giving yourself a great workout, getting that cardiovascular boost, helping move lymph. There's heat shock proteins and cold shock proteins that you can take advantage of. There's a lot of benefits of going back and forth. However, there can be a danger if you have uncontrolled high blood pressure. And that is because when the body is exposed to extreme temperatures, there is a massive change that happens in your circulation. So there's a lot of opening and closing of your vasculature. This will change your blood pressure momentarily. It can also change your heart rate. If you're in a hot situation, right? If you're in the sauna or the steam room and you have like a smartwatch or something, take a look at your heart rate. You're gonna notice that your heart rate is gonna go up in the heat. And typically in the cold, your heart rate's gonna go down. Even though there is a spike at the beginning of the cold exposure, generally your heart rate will go down in the cold. It's gonna go up in the heat. Now, this for the average person, if you're in regular health, this is very healthy. It's great. It's like interval training. It's an incredibly great thing and it feels really good. However, if you are a person who has heart issues, let's just say heart issues, because I know sometimes people ask me about pacemakers or certain medications. I'm not a doctor, a scientist, a lawyer, or an astronaut. I'm not going to try to tell you all of the little different, things, specifics about you. That's where you go to your doctor, and hopefully you have a good relationship, and hopefully you have a really good doctor that you can talk to about these sort of things. But for the average person, it's typically very, very good for you to go back and forth between heat and cold. We always want to end on cold. We don't want to end on heat, even though a lot of times we really want to get that hot shower at the very end. End on cold. It's closing up all those capillaries. It is preventing blood pooling from happening. Even though that's very rare, it can happen. So try to do yourself a favor. Give yourself a cold shower, then a hot shower, then a cold shower, then a hot shower, then a cold shower. Do these things, see how it feels, and don't worry, these are very good for you if you're in regular health. So thanks so much for the question. Guys, hopefully this helps. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to go out there and be kind.